Jar, before we start, I think your titles have changed quite a bit over time. Please introduce yourself for those who don't know.
It hasn't changed. Like, in what sense? Like,
You were an artist.
no, I'm still.
Are you still
I'm
an
still.
artist?
I'll never stop being an artist. It's like,
yes.
I'm still an artist. I'm a musician. Whatever it is that I am is in addition to that.
Yeah.
Doesn't really stop. Who I am in essence.
Yeah.
I'm an artist. I'm a creative. I'm a musician. I just love music. I love the arts. So yeah, it's just JR who's a creative artist and musician.
I love that because you actually did tell us who you are in essence. yeah, you did. So you've got the top 3 for idols. What's your plan with them? Starting Monday, I guess, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've kind of like started already.
Okay.
Not. I mean, just getting them to record their singles was them starting. So I mean, they've recorded singles. They've been in the office. They've been sitting with different parts of the business, digital, publishing, PR, marketing. So they've already started. They started different things on social media in terms of verification, streamlining their whole socials. So yeah, it's just we've started. So. Come Monday, obviously the heavy lifting kind of like for everybody else, they see like the job really begins.
Yeah.
But the focus at the moment obviously will be on what do we do with Thabo? Can we release something this half of the year? Do we wait for first quarter 2024? All of those things come into play, and we look at different sonic directions, different sounds, different styles. We put our A&R team on it. We just try and find the best sound.
What inspired the change for you guys to rather take the top 3 and actually kind of help them build their music career versus what it was like previously?
I think we've looked at this quite holistically, and we didn't have a subjective perspective to it. We actually wanted to be objective to the situation, and we've got 3 different, unique artists. They all sound different. Sure. If we had 3 artists who sounded the same, we'd probably pick one. Yeah. We've got a female, and then we've got 2 guys, and then we've got one who's got a very powerful voice in Thabo, and then we've got someone who's got a very unique tone in Faith. Very different. So it's not like one will be competition to the other, one goes up against the other. It's just like, guys, these guys are all great. They all deserve an opportunity. Can we give it to them? If yes, let's pull the trigger. And if not, then we take a step back. So we agreed as the business that these are the guys that we want to move on with. And yeah, we're looking forward to it.
So there's a big budget going behind this,
No.
pushing them. No, but I'm just saying, I mean, obviously we can't just get into the studio and you record, you make a great song. We also still need to market you, put you out there, do, what do they call those things, road shows or, I don't know. Yeah, but you need to put the artists out there. So I'm guessing the budget is almost as big as the prize.
Well, there's budget in everything, and money's relative, If you talk about a big budget, big is relative,
Yeah.
So if 100 rand is, very big money to me and nothing to you.
I'm talking versus the prize.
Yeah, I'm saying like it's all relative, right? And all depends on the scale of the business. We obviously want the guys to be successful and we want to maximize the opportunities for success.
Yeah.
But also we understand that the landscape of the world right now is not really about the more you spend, the more you see success, because we see a lot of independent artists, especially in the Amapiano scene, who spend very little but have huge success.
Yeah.
So it's different all the time. I guess, it'll call for what it calls for when it does. So we'll take it a step at a time. Obviously, they'll have the best of the best. That's what we want to give them. But then, like I say, how long is a piece of string? You can put in until or you can just say, like, guys, this calls for this and work on that.
Yeah.
And our business principles call for that. They call for us to say, okay, this is what we need. Let's move on that. This is what we need. Then we move on that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that makes it big. I don't think so, but
I think you've explained it. And tell us, how's it been working with the 2 other judges, Somizi and Thembi? They seem like very, vibrant, loud, and you seem like very quiet, very focused. So what is it like working with them?
Somizi calls them the circus, He calls him and Thembi the circus, and he calls me the ringmaster.
Oh.
So it's always like, you're always like in monochrome, like now I'm in navy.
Yeah.
Like you're always in one color, or you're like
You
in
like navy,
and blue. Yeah, I love it. I mean, blue is my favorite color.
Okay.
So it's like, it's also a subtle color. It's not too loud. It's very, yeah. So, they'll say that to me and say like whatever. But I mean, everybody serves a specific purpose, in idols, and it's all around the art, right? So music is not just Idols is not just about artists who can sing. Idols is about showmanship, the ability to perform well, entertainment value, dancing, and all the judges bring all of those great expertise.
Yeah.
So we can't, if we wanted to all be the same, then we would all service one part. But when I'm busy listening to the music and like technically Somizi is looking like how entertaining are you? Thembi is looking like at do you connect? Do you have a personality? You know, all of those things. So everybody balances each other out essentially. Yeah.
And what are some of the moments you're gonna miss from this season?
I'll miss our like lunch breaks. I think when we're just before theater week, when we're doing auditions and we have lunch and we all, kind of like eat together and we all, hey, Somizi ujang, hey, chomi geja, hey, Thembi ujang, hey, geja. Those are like just the moments that people don't see. And I'll miss that, the amount of time that we spend together. Like I've known Somizi for years and years. And Thembi I've known not as long as I've known Somizi, but I think just having us all be in one space, and oh, do you remember that? Oh, Somizi, remember when you recorded this song? Those are great moments, and they'll always live on. For us.
I mean, when I saw Somizi perform today, I actually thought you might perform as well, so I was a bit disappointed.
Last year, guys.
Oh, okay. I get last year, guys.
And I had to give them a chance, because last year they thought we were the winners. I mean, you have to give them a chance.
You don't wanna. This time you're like, no.
Shine, I wanna just really. And again, last year I wasn't signing the winner, so I could get there and take all the shine. But this year I want my talent to shine. I want my artists to shine. They deserve it. They've worked hard for it. Yeah.
What can we look forward to from you in the future? We miss your music. Are you cooking something up?
Working on Tabo.
So
That's what. Just listen to Tabo. Stream his song Islungu. Okay. Wait out for the new music. Look out for his releases. That's it. It's all about Tabo right now.
Thank you. And to all the Idols fans out there, what would you like to say to them?
Yeah, thanks for watching the show. I mean, it's been very special. I watched it from when Heinz Winkler won. I actually watched Idols from when Will Young won in the UK, which was the first season. Okay. And I actually had a Will Young single of his single that he released at that time called Evergreen. Okay. And the fact that I can be a fan of the show and essentially end up being a judge on the show and become the label that signs the artist. When I speak to the different guys in the UK and wherever, who are kind of like responsible to execute this platform, I'm such a fan of the show. When I speak to Gavin Ratton, who's the EP, I'm a fan of what he's produced and what he's put together. So before anything, I'm a fan of the show, and which is great. And thank you to them for being fans of the show and loving the show and watching it and making it what it is.
Thank you so much for your time, JR. We can't wait to see what you cook up with them. All the best of luck. Go for it. Thank you. Guys, that's it from JR. We're still at Idols final. It's the season finale, season 19. Guys, it's been an incredible night. We had the best performances that you've ever seen. I mean, even Som Gaga went on stage and did a bit of a performance, so that was great. But thank you so much for tuning in. Please stay tuned. There's more in store on Mandy's Diaries. You don't know where we'll be next week or tomorrow. So just hit that notification button so you don't miss another episode.